So in this video, I'm going to share some possibly controversial thoughts about the energy of love, what it is, what it isn't, and my personal experience with the energy of love on our kin's domain, how it has transformed my romantic relationship with my beloved, my relationship to myself, and my relationship to our land. So in the books, Anastasia talks of Vladimir Maigret of the Ringing Cedars series. Anastasia talks a lot about the energy of love. In book 4, in Co-Creation, she describes how the energy of love propelled our Father and inspired the great creation of this universe and this earth and humanity, and how our Father sent the energy of love to embrace the earth, embrace humanity, and propel us to our greatest heights in co-creation and in bringing our Father's great vision to life. And then in the books, there's a lot of talk about, okay, so what's happening in modern relationship? Why is there no love in families? Why do people break up and get divorced all the time? Why does love not stay in the modern world? What has happened? And after living on our kin's domain for a year, so she basically says that love needs space, and we are so cramped in these tiny tombs of apartments in the other civilization, into technocratic civilization, that there is no space for love to live. And the idea of the kin's domain is to be a space of love, where love has space to grow and flourish. Love is a living energy that needs specific circumstances, like all of us, to reach their highest potential. And those circumstances are not met in the technocratic world. And in my opinion and how I see it, most of the songs and things that talk about love are just songs about hormones, the ups and downs of hormones when two people get together and get into a physical contact. And the same with families, you know, the deep devotion that people feel towards their children is nature's kindness towards us to keep us attached and rooting for our families. And I know people call that love, but most of us didn't get the kind of parenting that we needed, and we were told that we're loved, but then our parents did something completely different, and the society around us, that's why people can say they love you and then behave in very ways that have nothing to do with love. And so since we moved here on our kin's domain, I felt the energy of love here straight away. And how I have experienced it in my romantic relationship and between me and my beloved is that the kinds of things both of us have had relationship prior to meeting each other. Obviously, we're in our midlife or so we had relationships before. So we had something to compare to. And one of the biggest differences I felt and constantly feel is that love is all-encompassing. Love helps me even in my thoughts. So it's not just how you behave towards your partner, it's not just how you feel about your partner, it's also what you think. So I have felt really the guidance is gentle, but this gentle releasing of any kind of negative thoughts about my partner, you know, that used to be normal. I mean, in the other society, it's normal to complain about your partner to your friends and family, and to have negative thought patterns about them, to build up resentment and anger, and every once in a while it explodes in an argument. But really it starts here, your partner does something you don't like, and instead of saying it or expressing it or processing it or releasing it, you hold on to it. And the next time they do something annoying, you hold on to that, and then it just builds, and it creates this animosity between people in relationships. And here on our kin's domain, I would become acutely aware anytime there was some negative force towards my partner in my mind or in my heart. And then the energy of love would just kindly either say, look, if this is something that really bothers you, please speak it out. And I would start to learn to know that if something that I released came back, then it needed to be a discussion. If I released it and I didn't come back, then it was just something that needed to let go. And this creates, when you don't hold negative thought patterns or resentment energy or anything kind of, attacking towards your partner, there becomes this soft space where both of you can be yourself. You can open your hearts and share openly. That's one of the reasons we have built this beautiful trust that we now have, and we can be completely ourselves with each other. We can talk about anything. We can have difficult discussions. It doesn't mean that we don't get upset with each other or that we don't have this difficult discussions, but they're gentle. There's a gentleness about everything around our relationship. And when one of us makes a mistake or does something stupid, forgiveness is really easy. And there isn't this like, how could you do this? And are you stupid? And a screaming match, It's, there's just more space. There's more gentleness, and there's an acute awareness that everything that I do, feel, and think has an effect on the life around me. And the same has actually been same for myself. I am a recovering perfectionist. I used to be so hard on myself, really ruminate on things that happened in the past that I could have done better, and why didn't I know? And it's within this year that I really have learned to stop thinking about the past in a way that, if I only knew then what I know now. Like, that is such a pointless, violent way of looking at yourself in the past. So love has also taught me to be more forgiving and gentle with myself, and to stop blaming myself and just accepting my part in the mistakes that I made, but also releasing them. There's nothing to be done about it now. All I can do is to continue to increase my consciousness to make better choices in the now and in the future. And the third thing that has happened is this connection with the land, and connection with that every little creature on our land has a work to do. They have work to do. They have their own space and their own purpose. So we both, me and my partner, are very, we try not to kill anything, we're very careful about that. Even though some little flying things are annoying sometimes when they come into the house, there's just this different kind of feeling about every single creature in our Father's creation has a purpose, and it deserves a life. Of course, you have boundaries, and we don't allow, for example, mice to create things on our walls. So if there's a mouse that's creating a nest in a wall, unfortunately, we have to end its life. But other than that, there's just this sense of reverence for life and this care and this nurturing for the life around us. And I can't believe that I lived most of my life without being connected. I mean, I felt the energy of love at times, of course, and I had a connection with our Father, but to live in a space where love is always, I mean, it's one of the reasons we want to help people to co-create themselves on our kingdom. And I feel like we all deserve to feel what true love is. We all deserve to be nurtured. We all deserve to soften and be able to live without all these walls and this armor, So many of us have to constantly defend ourselves in our lives, and we never get to experience who we really are and to be soft and kind and loving. So that's something that the energy of love has taught me, and it is such a blessing. And I really, truly, deeply wish that for everyone watching. And I hope this inspires you to really go for your kin's domain. This is to live the idea of the kin's domain is a truly magical, life-changing experience. And if you are reading the books, if you haven't read the books, I'll link them below in a free PDF. You can start reading them, start dreaming, and really connect with this beautiful vision that Anastasia created for humanity in co-creation with our Father. And if you're interested in activating your creative powers and really get on your kin's domain, please visit us on our website. We're creating courses and things for people who want to be on their kin's domain, who want to meet their beloved and know this beautiful, gentle, true love that is not competitive or at odds. It's a partnership of trust and love and peace. Please visit us, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll be talking more about how I was able to soften and become sensitive and therefore enjoy my life more after moving here on our kin's domain. So I'll see you in the next video. I wish you a beautiful day.